is Roger EUC, and this is the new Clark Pad fairing system for the Extreme. So this is a fairly simple, straightforward system without a bunch of weirdness and things that make some systems a little complicated to install. It looks like it'll provide protection and function in the ways that I would want. So I'm going to give it a go, and I've got here assisting me today Brian Dillard of the Knight Rider race team.
How's it going?
And what's Brian doing? Brian is taking two M10 batteries apart, the 300 watt hour batteries, and he's going to make a 600 watt hour battery. What happened there, Brian?
A little spark happened and then something had disintegrated.
Vaporizing metal tabs. Anyway,
My hand got a little fuzzy when I touched. Ooh, I could feel a little fuzziness when I touched certain parts.
yeah, you got to get the two extents of it, and it'll get better. We can also turn that into a 168 volt battery, but I don't think that the wheel would take it, being that it's got 160 volt capacitors. So, c'est la vie. Next time. Okay, I'll be back after I start putting things together. Okay, Brian. So, how does installation of the system seem like it's going to go compared to some of the other systems?
Well, so far it seems like we're getting through it at record speed compared to some of the other systems that I've seen.
What's the but? You said but? But what?
You know what? That's why I paused. I'm like, is there anything to say?
No,
It seems like it's all coming on pretty happily. If I can get this to kind
yeah,
of
get the pedal down a little bit and it'll go on easier.
There we go. There we go.
So once that's dropped into place, these will go around the battery boxes, be flush to the battery boxes, and you will see all these little screw holes line up exactly to the ones that are on the battery boxes that are pre-done over there. Once those are all screwed on, this beautiful little name plaquey thingy goes and bridges the gap between the two. Then you've got these which go on the top of the front bumper, these which go over the speaker in the back, and these go on the bottom of the front bumper. And then that one, does that protect your pedal? Oh, it's a seat. Anyway, I'll probably put the seat on. I'm generally anti-seat, but this wheel, that speaker does jab me in the butt on occasion, and having that extra little something on the back might help get rid of that. So let's finish putting it together, and I'll check it out when it's done. Hello! Okay, so we got the stuff on there. It seems really darn good. I did a couple things I think that are not the way you're supposed to do them, and I did it that way for a reason. So I was told that these extra little majigger thingies snap on. True, they snap on, but they also snap right off pretty darn easily. So in the kit was some double-sided tape, and I put a little row of the double-sided tape in there, and this one no longer comes out. That's thing number one that I did. Thing number two is I took these screws out, and then I put these pieces on, then I put the screws back in, because those pieces would also fall off when I looked at them. And I didn't like how they were kind of like high-centered on top of that screw. So I could have either enlarged the screw hole and then put some double-sided sticky tape there to hold them on, or do what I did, which seems to work just fine. These pieces are friction fit, and I should probably put some double-sided tape to keep them from jumping off. Otherwise, I'll miss them. So my wheel looks brand new again because it's all dressed up and ready to go. So what do you think of the Master?
The Master, Extreme, it looks great. I'm just shocked it was all installed in what, like 10 minutes?
It's super easy to install, but Brian was careless and he dented my rim in the process. Let's see,
Look what I did.
Where was that? Oh, it's the other side. Other side. Let's see. There it is. Look at there. Oh no. But yeah.
Didn't Paso George do that?
That's what I heard. But I'm leaving it like that. So anybody that ever says they get wobbles because they have a dent in their rim, ride with me. Okay, so this is the Clark pad fairing system for the Extreme, and gets a thumbs up for me so far. I'm going to try to abuse it, and I don't know. It's not adding weight to the system, and it doesn't seem to be in the way. Those are the two things I don't like about some of the other systems for, and also the added complexity. This does not add complexity to the system either. I can still work on my wheel, and it. So you're supposed to put 8 screws to hold the fairing sides on. I put 4 screws. I have the other screws. I'll probably add the other screws just for the heck of it, but it looks a little better than the system I had before. But I got to move those pads over. But I want to wash them first so they match. All right. Cool enough. Thank you very much. Bye bye.